today I want to kind of talk about what I was able to change, in terms of what I was thinking, in terms of what I was doing in the market to help me become successful. Hey, what's up, Flex family? It's Kevin Tennyson, your Flex Financial Wealth Coach here. And I know it's been a minute, but I wanted to jump on and do a video and just kind of bring you some things I think will bring you some value. And that's really what I want to do today. I just want to talk about some of the things that have helped me change what I've been able to do in the market, going from being a true beginner and struggling through day trading and doing all of that. If you've heard our story, you know that we've been in the market for a while now, Courtney and I, and we did start off as day traders and didn't have the success that we wanted. So today I want to kind of talk about what I was able to change, in terms of what I was thinking, in terms of what I was doing in the market to help me become successful. So this will probably be the best video I've done. So pay attention to this one. It's going to be some great value here, and let me know what you think at the end. So. The first thing I had to change, when it came to the market is changing my mindset. And when I talk about that, you probably heard me say this a lot, that a lot of people, myself included, when they first get into the market, they see the market as like a big casino. So, the mindset when you go to the casino, some people, they have a limit of money they're willing to lose. Some people go with no plan at all, but they're looking to take risks. They're looking to make as much money as possible, have a good time, and then get out. And when you look at the market like that, that's going to put you in a situation where you may make bad decisions. You may, throw more money or more resources at a stock that hasn't proven itself or hasn't done anything yet because you think it has a chance to hit a home run or make you those huge gains. Um, you also, may take more risk in terms of putting more money in or buying more shares than you really can afford or really want to, and putting yourself in a position where you can either hit it big or lose a ton of money. And that's really the type of mindset that I needed to get out of. I was the same type of way. I was getting into, the market. I was thinking, I'm gonna be rich overnight. I'm gonna make, make $1 million, I'm gonna make $10 million, I'm gonna make a whole lot of money, and I'll be able to do whatever I want to do. And I really didn't do any planning, when it came to that. So, I know the type of trades that I wanted to do. I knew what type of patterns I was looking for. I knew what time of the day I was going to get into the market. And, being a PDT or a patent day trader, you could trade all day. So as long as the market is open, if I found a pattern, I was going to trade it. So that really kind of got me into some situation. I made some money, lost some money. After a while, I just kind of figured that wasn't what I wanted to do to be successful. It wasn't going to make me or get me to where I wanted to be in terms of, financial freedom, which is my ultimate goal. So I had to change my mindset. I had to get out of that casino mindset. I had to start thinking about things more in terms of what I wanted to accomplish, what, how I was going to do things, how I was going to get out of that casino mindset and actually start looking at solid companies, researching companies, understanding how they're making money now, understanding how they're going to make money in the future, being able to read earnings reports, being able to read charts, being able to do all of that, and looking at companies in a way where I knew I was going to put my money into a good place and take the gambling out of it. There's no 100% guarantees, but you definitely can do some research and do some things that put you in a much better place to be successful. So that was number one. I had to change my mindset. I had to get out of that casino mindset, and I had to start putting in some work and start, actually learning about some of the companies that I wanted to invest in and making good decisions with my money. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was actually creating a strategy or a system, and actually both. You need to have strategies and you need to have a system. So back when I first started, I didn't have that. Again, I was jumping in. I wanted to make as much money as possible. I was going to be in the market all day if that's, what I wanted to do, if that's what it took. If I started off bad or had a bad day, bad first couple of trades, I would just continue trying to make it back. Same type of casino thing where, you lose some money and now you're chasing, you're trying to get it back. Same thing in the stock market. And also, say I had a good day starting off. Now I'm like, okay, I can have a great day. I can just keep adding to this. I'm going to keep on making more money. And I really didn't have a strategy around it. So when I talk about strategy, even though I knew the types of stocks I wanted to trade or the patterns I was looking for, different things that I was going to, trigger me to get in. And I had my stop losses and my trail stops, different things like that, that was keeping me to a limit of what I wanted to put myself out there in a trade. I didn't have anything beyond that. Like I didn't have any kind of strategy for beyond just the next trade or beyond the next day. And what I was trying to do in terms of percentage gains or what I was looking to make in a month or in a year or anything like that. When it came to my strategy, I knew what patterns I was looking for. I was going to trade those and then get in and out. So I had to start thinking about different types of strategies and what I wanted to implement that would allow me to reach goals and actually start setting goals that I wanted to achieve in the market. Then when I talk about a system, so with having the strategy, now you can put together multiple strategies to make a system. And that is something I was not anywhere near. So as I got in, like I said, I was just trading, trying to make as much money as possible. I really didn't put things together in a long-term mindset. I was taking in, trying to take in as much money and, looking at different tips, looking at, different things from YouTube, different places, anywhere I could get information on what I thought was going to be the next hot thing, or basically just jumping into the market, looking at my trackers and trying to jump in that way. But wasn't really putting together my strategies into a system where, say I do something incorrectly or the trade doesn't go my way, how can I maintain or how can I turn that into a positive where I can still make money? So that is what we ended up doing here and what we kind of came up with. So all of our strategies, whether it is volatility trading, long-term investing, cover call writing, leaps trading, all of them work together. So if you get into a situation, let's just say cover call, for example, you get started with um, cover call and the stock doesn't go in the direction that you want it to go. So I still own those 100 shares. It doesn't hit my strike price. I'm still going to keep these 100 shares. I can continue to write cover calls on those same 100 shares until it hits my strike price. And then once you learn how to get a little bit more in depth in that, now you can go further out, further dated, taking a higher premium, or you can actually start selling cover calls below your purchase price and taking a higher premium and be able to buy back rollout. There's so many different things you can do there. Or if I'm starting a volatility trade and I have at least 100 shares, that stock doesn't go to where I want it to, it doesn't get me out overnight, I can now turn that into a cover call, start taking in premiums. Let's say I start with a spread. I'm making money as the market is going down. I'm taking in premiums without even having to own the shares. Say it does hit that past my strike where I do need to cover the shares and it ends up dipping again. So now I have 100 shares and I didn't execute, or the person on the other end didn't execute it. So I'm still holding them. Now I can turn that into a cover call. So everything in our system works together. So not only do I have strategies that I'm trading and doing different things along with my long-term mindset of trying to make money over the long haul, now I'm able to take these strategies that I'm using to take in profits. And if they're going all the right way, great, I'm going to keep using them. And if they don't go my way, I have a system that allows me to fall back onto something else, another strategy that's going to allow me to continue to make money no matter what the market is giving me. And just being able to take is basically like playing sports. You take what the defense gives you. Market is going up, it's got a strong upward movement. Great, everybody's making money. The market's going sideways. Okay, I have some strategies that's going to allow me to continue to be successful. The market is going down, like the past month or so that we've been seeing market pulling back. I still have strategies and systems that can allow me to make money no matter what's going on. So that was number two, building strategies, building systems, and having a way to follow them. So no matter what's going on, I can be successful in the market. And then lastly, I touched on this a little bit earlier, but I think a huge thing is setting goals. So it's got to be more than I just want to make some money. It's got to be more than I just want to have great days in the market and take in as much money as possible. Because when you're having good days, you might get greedy. You might want overextend yourself and get into situations that aren't great. Or if you're having a bad day, you might get into that chasing where I'm trying to hit that next trade. I'm trying to make my money back and make some more money. So you got to set goals. And when I'm talking about goals, you got to set short-term goals and you got to have long-term goals. So in terms of short-term, now we're outlining, okay, how much do I want to make daily, weekly, monthly? Is it a percentage based on your account? That's how I like to do it. I like to set a percentage goal on my account every single month. I'm looking to bring in 5% a month on my total account balance, and that's my short-term goal. Now, if I'm hitting that, it's great. I definitely will take in more than 5%, but if I get around that 5% or a little bit lower, now I know there's some things I need to tweak. I need to kind of change, maybe look at some of my positions, look at some of the trades I'm doing, why they're not getting me that 5%. And so that way I know there's things I need to work on. Maybe it's the actual stocks I'm picking. Maybe it's the types of trades I'm doing. Maybe I'm not looking at the market and understanding what type of market we're in, whether it's bullish or bearish or going sideways. Maybe there's something more I can do to kind of tweak what I'm doing to get back to hitting my short-term goals. And then long-term goals. If you have long-term goals in the market, say I want to be able to get to a certain number. If I hit this certain number, I know I'm able to go ahead and retire, walk away from my job. I can, spend more time with my kids. I can take vacations. Whatever that long-term goal is for you, take care of your family. That's going to help you with making all the other smaller decisions as you go. So if I have this long-term goal and I'm trying to reach this long-term goal, every single step of the way, every time there's a decision that needs to be made, if I'm aligned to the goal that I have, that's going to help me continue to make good decisions that keep me on track to get there. So if we're talking about the stock market, again, you're setting up your goals in terms of dollar amount or what you need to be able to go ahead and be financially free. What, if you're needing to pay something off, if you need to, you want to purchase your house outright, get rid of your mortgage, you looking to buy a home and get started, anything, whatever that is to you. For me, again, my long-term goal is just true financial freedom. I can wake up every single day and make a decision on what I want to do that day, not being tied to any clocks, any other ones, anybody else's time. Whatever I want to do, I want to be able to do that and have the financial capabilities to do that. So that's every single decision I'm making in the market in terms of putting together, keeping my mindset right, putting together my strategies and systems. My short-term goals are all going to align to that long-term goal and get me to where I want to be. So that's what's going to go ahead and wrap it up today. If you felt like the information was helpful, please go ahead and like and subscribe. We'd love to, continue to put out this information for you. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.